Good morning, Craig.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Well, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The Roman Anthony news yesterday was like a kick in the nuts.
Yeah, that was a tough one. We have seen what Roman adds to our team in a really short amount of time. He's emerged as one of the best players in this league. But I think time and time again, the team has proven to be resilient in overcoming adversity, and this is going to be another challenge that we're going to have to figure out how to overcome.
You never know with injuries, obviously, but do you lean more toward the 4 weeks or the 6 weeks?
I think it makes sense to be optimistic. Certainly, Roman and our medical staff are committed to doing everything that they can to get him back on the field. So, we're gonna hold out hope that he's gonna be able to get back on the field and help us.
Craig, when it comes to an oblique, it's not something that you can just fix with surgery. So how hard is it to balance not rushing him back, but getting him back in a certain amount of time to help you guys while also not bringing him back too early where an oblique can get re-aggravated so quickly?
Yeah, that's the balance that we've got to figure out. We're all aware of what the timeline is in terms of the regular season and, our ambitions for playing deep into the postseason. So we'll do everything we can to get him back out, but we have to do that responsibly, and make sure that we're not putting himself or the team in a worse position by trying to move this along too quickly.
Are there any analytics on recovery time that we could use over there?
Unfortunately, there are a lot of examples of oblique injuries. So, this isn't new to the sport, or I guess any rotational sport. But I think we're going to take this one on a case by case basis, and we're going to throw everything we can at it.
All right.
Speaking of analytics, what do your analytics tell you about Crochet with 4 or 5 days in between starts?
Yeah, his performance has been a little bit better with the extra rest, but you balance that with some of the feedback you get from Garrett in talking about how the 4-day routine allows him to feel sharp, but we're mindful of the overall season workload and where he is relative to the number of innings he's thrown in years past. I think the way the schedule is set up is such that he's going to get an extra day, the next couple turns through. And we'll try to balance these games being really, really meaningful with knowing how important he is to what we're trying to accomplish down the stretch and then potentially into the postseason. But most importantly, we got to get there. So, we'll continue to talk to him and monitor the workload.